And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Tyler Glasnow. What's the word on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Fought off foul. Glasnow, ready and deals. Got him. One out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Now the number 2 hitter, Wyatt Langford. That one ripped left field. Going back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
The other way. Hernandez makes the catch. 2 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have...
Now this is through for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Hey!
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill, Kumar Rocker. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hits down so that it opens up the top of this.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Kyle Tucker. The pitch. Shohei on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base pass. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike two. That one to first. Berger steps on first for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike three.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back, all you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball, and you got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big two-out hit.
Young tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. And that is that. One left for L.A. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Up the middle. And he'll be safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Next pitch misses way outside.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
That misses, and that's ball three. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Well, now he's got two runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
And now number 8. Next offering is in for a strike. Carter, the lead runner at second. Jansen at first with no outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Josh Young. 2 on, 1 out. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position in 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
In the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Rangers leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter now, Max Muncy. That one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. That one ripped. That's bad. And forget it. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one missing low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights it off, you'll see another. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland. In the air, left field, Langford. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Dodgers tie it up with a solo homer. All even now at 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Siegs to the plate now, and that's outside. 2-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner takes off. Pitches low.
Ball 3.
Safe
He's
at
dead.
second, and he easily steals the bag. Seager swings, rips one to right. Tucker going back. Gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they jump out front. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. The 2-1. And that's outside.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pajes makes the grab, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Two balls, one strike.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. One down, base is empty, and it's filled up. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, nice play. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Evan Carter. Strike 2. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Hesung Kim. And that misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Move to first. Kim back in on a dive. Man at first, one away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down. Will Smith to the plate. Two outs. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2 now. Fly ball down the line, and that is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Everybody stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the 4th. Danny Jansen to hit here. That one at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out,
strikes.
bases empty. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Pajes hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Next offering is down low.
Ball.
And he walked him.
The batter, the right fielder, Brandon.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Young off of first with 2 away. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 78 getting ready to go. Number 86, the lefty, warming up as well. Stays alive. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Rangers leave one as the lead remains 3-1. And we're back. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Young settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it is 2-1. swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
One down, base is empty. Inside. Counts full, 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Third at day.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's down and away.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Nimmo sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. It's the Rangers 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Wyatt Langford. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a curve misses outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
3-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 78 into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a strike in there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and the score stays 3-1. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Jacob Junis.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one's in there. 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's down and in. A slider missed. Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike. Hesung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Pajes aboard here at first with nobody out. That's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Now, Hesung Kim. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. And it is out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-3.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. That is the inning. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. In the air on the infield. Muncy makes the play. 1 away. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Diaz, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And it's even up. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Danny Jansen. Close, but called the ball. And it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Just off the outside edge. 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Okay.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece.
I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission.
Back here in LA. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Chris Martin preparing to come on if needed. Wynn warming up as well. Two one now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and out number 1 on the grab.
Yeah, we got this.
Now batting, third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
There's something lighting up here between us you can't miss.
Foul ball there. That misses.
Inside, ball
2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one finds the zone, and the count now even up. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. To third, Young. The throw to first, and Hernandez is out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. 3 up, 3 down for them there. We're through 6 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. The new pitcher in the game, Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here's the second baseman. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's a ball.
That one misses. 3-1 now. There's the strike. Popped in the air, left field. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 6.
Josh Young digs in now. Headed down the line. Tucker on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Two down, nobody on. Too high, and now it's 3-1. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score remains tied at 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Chris Martin. So digging in, Andy Pappas. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carter under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now back, second baseman.
And next for LA, Alex Freeland.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's a ball.
Outside low, 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Langford snags it for the second out.
Now batting, number 6.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. Still tied 3-3.
Gonna go all over the finish line. I'll be the first. Hey, hey, hey!
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 3. Edwin Diaz.
The batter now, Wyatt Langford. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one fouled off. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed. And
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. So Sieg suffers the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And the Rangers set down in order. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Winn. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he takes one right on the black. And now 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This one in the air. Seager. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next, with the Dodgers, the right field.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one
That's
missed.
ball two.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Tyler Alexander, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Number 57 getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 2-2. King Tut goes down on strikes.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. The 1-1 is fouled off. Started after it, appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's McCutcheon. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. Popped up. Freeman has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. One down, base is empty. And fouled off. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers. Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Edwin Diaz gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the second baseman. The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. One and 2 here. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Tyler Alexander. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Next offering upstairs. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Robert Garcia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just off the outside edge.
That's a really good take.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going. Here's Muncy to hit. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Swing and a foul out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 1 down, winning run on first. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great bat. Finish this off.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And brings it in at the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off here in extra innings. Sam Haggerty, he represents the go-ahead run. And that
Ball
is
two.
downstairs. And that's ball 2. Fought off foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fly ball center field. Pajas under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is a big first out. So up next, Wyatt Langford. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now it's Corey Seager. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Jalen Beeks. Ezekiel Duran now in the game as he takes over third. The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Alex Call.
Well, they're turning to a guy who can definitely put the ball in play right here, so good move.
The 2-2 on the way. Up the middle. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Hesung Kim now at the plate.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Ball, that's out.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Winning run at third, one down. That one outside. Now 3-1. Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. gets the call. Now 3-2.
Wicked.
That's out to center field. Carter sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
(4-3) our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.